What are global mourning rituals for grief? Imagine a world where saying goodbye to loved ones looks different everywhere you turn. Each culture has its own way of honoring those who have passed. Across the globe, mourning rituals serve three main purposes: honoring the deceased, supporting those who are grieving, and helping communities process loss. These practices are deeply rooted in cultural beliefs about death and what happens after. Most rituals involve ceremonies that mark the transition from life to death. These acts create a space where families and communities can express their grief openly. They also help in remembering the person who has died and start the healing process. Many rituals include symbolic acts like prayers, offerings, or specific clothing to show respect and allow emotional expression. For example, lighting candles, offering food, or wearing special garments are common ways to honor the departed. In Japan, families participate in the Bon Festival, where they clean gravesites, offer flowers and food, and light lanterns to guide spirits back home. This practice emphasizes respectful remembrance and a connection with ancestors. In Mexico, the Day of the Dead is a lively celebration. Families build colorful altars, parade through streets, and use sugar skulls as symbols. It blends mourning with joyful remembrance, showing that death is part of life. Hindu funeral rites often involve cremation by fire, which symbolizes releasing the spirit and preparing it for rebirth. These ceremonies are solemn but also spiritual, reflecting the cycle of life and death. Jewish mourning includes a 7-day period called Shiva, where families gather to share memories and recite prayers like the Kaddish. This ritual focuses on community support and honoring the deceased. Australian Yolngu ceremonies involve body painting, singing, and dancing. These artistic acts help guide the spirit to the afterlife and connect the living with the spiritual world. Irish wakes are social gatherings where friends and family share stories, sing, and celebrate the person's life. It balances sorrow with community bonding and support. In Samoa, mourners wear traditional mats as a sign of respect and sorrow. The body is buried in a family plot, maintaining a close connection with loved ones. The Toraja people of Indonesia hold funeral ceremonies that can last days. They include animal sacrifices, feasting, and dancing. Sometimes bodies are kept at home 4 years before burial in cliffside tombs, showing deep family ties. Islamic traditions focus on simplicity and quick burial, often within 24 hours. Bodies are washed, shrouded, and buried with modest graves. Mourning includes prayers and charity, emphasizing equality before God. The Tibetan sky burial is a unique practice. Bodies are offered to vultures over 49 days, symbolizing impermanence and spiritual rebirth. In Borneo, the Dayak community exhumes bodies after several years and dances with them in celebrations. This keeps the bond alive and shows gratitude for the deceased. Knowing about these diverse mourning rituals can help those grieving find meaningful ways to honor their loved ones. Rituals give structure to grief and can bring comfort. Community involvement in these practices offers social support, making the journey through grief less lonely. People can adapt elements from different traditions, like lighting candles or creating altars, to make their own personal rituals. These customs reminded us that grief is a universal experience, but how we mourn is shaped by culture and community. Respecting these differences can bring comfort and connection during difficult times.